You might have heard this before, but let me remind you. What if I told you that failing actually makes you better in life? And let me share this with you and tell you why. People that fail learn something. If you don't learn something from the times when you failed or when you tried to achieve and it didn't go the way that you wanted it, you didn't learn anything. So what I want to share with you, the tips I want to give you, is how to increase and become better at what you do and learn how to recognize when you fail so you can achieve maximum results the next time. Let's check this out right here. Most time in life, people, when they fail, they actually become down. They sometimes give up. They feel lost, feel like they haven't gained anything in life. But this is the wrong way to think about this. I want to train you a new way. Whenever you go through something where it don't turn out the way that you want it, be excited. Be excited because you need to learn from something. At one point in time in my younger career, I joined a sales team, and I was a part of the final life expense group. And what my job was, I was hoping to make money by selling life insurance. So this one guy that worked for this company was making a revenue of about $20,000 or $20,000 to $25,000 per month. Yeah, that's per month. So what happened is when I first heard this, I thought this was a joke. So the next time during the meeting, he always was number one. And I said, I pulled him to the side and I says, how are you able to make this amount of money per month? And he says, when I was younger, when I started in sales, I didn't make no money. And I says, okay, that sounds about right for a newbie. I said, what's different now? And he says that when I go places, what I learned is that the people that I'm servicing, they want something. Everyone need life insurance. But I need to explain to them why they should have it now, right? So what this taught me right here is that if he would have gave up in his younger career, this gentleman right here probably late 40s, early 50s at this time. If he would have gave up during the time when he was failing, he would have never gotten to that point where he was making between $20,000 and $25,000 per month. So what I want to share with you today, when you fail at something, smile, because you need to learn what went wrong. How can I change it? What do I need to do differently? What do I need to learn? What did I take from this? But if you learn from your failures, it will increase your strengths. And these are the things that you want to do to increase those things. You can get a notebook, a pen and a pad, whatever your job may be, whatever you might be doing. Look at where you might be failing. Look at the things that you're not good at. Why haven't you got that job promotion? Why haven't that job that you applied for 12 times have yet to call you back? The key thing that I learned is you ask people. Simply ask them that this right here, I acknowledge that this right here, it didn't go well. What could I have done differently? What could I have done better? Now what happened is that other people sometime or most time recognize when you failing at something, because to us we feel like I got it, but they see something different. They see you fumbling, they see you tripping, they see you're not sincere. It's different things that they may see. So one of the key things to write down is ask people. Now I'm not saying go to your enemy and ask them how can I become better, but ask the people in your circle, ask people that you work with. In order to grow, You want to be vulnerable. Now, this word right here doesn't mean weakness. Being vulnerable means that you're open. So I can give you an example. When I fall, or I don't fall as much as when I was a kid, but when I fall, I fell quite a few times as an adult. If I see someone, I'll laugh and I'll say that was funny, so they'll start laughing too. But I'm vulnerable. I'm a grown man falling, but guess what? Everybody laugh. I'm okay. That was funny. So what happened is, ask the people around you, what do they think? And then if the same thing come up over and over and over and over, you got something to work on. But at least you know what you're working towards. At least you know what you got to work on. And the thing about it is that vulnerability, the next thing I just says, is that it create that space where you're not the ego is not it's not overshadowing you. Most people is afraid to say, I'm sorry when they messed up. No, if you mess up, somebody say something, say thank you. I was actually I'm not a grammar expert. I was actually writing an email one day, and I had a boss say, hey, you spelled this wrong right here. And I was like, wow, I've been spelling that word wrong for the last 25, 30 years. So I said, thank you. And they was like, oh, you're welcome. No big deal. Now, if I was somebody who didn't take corrective criticism, that could have messed my whole world up. I'd have been like, oh, why you all picking with me for being all nosy? But what I'm here to tell you is write down, ask people, ask a few people, ask a few of your friends that weakness that they may see that you don't see. And have that vulnerability where you're open to whatever people may say. Because if you don't learn from your mistakes, you won't ever be able to progress forward, because you'll hold yourself back. Take these words right here, connect with them, embrace them, and find out how to become a better you by simply doing those small things every day. Talk to y'all later.